Today, I will show you one of the 5 integrations that you can easily configure under 5 minutes. And we're going to talk about the newest integration that Microsoft came up with in 2022 with 2 updates. And this integration is Teams integrations. Pretty exciting, right? So let me show you how you can configure and do this integration under 5 minutes. And let's see if I'm telling the truth or not. One of the most important things you need to know that to enable or to configure Teams integration, you need to have Wave2 enabled in your environment. So I'm going to show you how you can do that integration in an environment that Wave2 has been already enabled. Let me share my screen. What I'm doing over here is I'm going to be showing you 2 profiles, 2 users. The first user is Mohammed Khalifa, which is me. The second user is called support user. And in each user, I'm using Chrome profiles. And in each user, you will see 2 tabs, the Dynamics tab and the Teams tab. One of the other things that you also need to know to be able to configure Teams, you need to do that as a global admin. So if you are a global admin, you can configure Teams under Dynamics. If you're not, you need to be global admin. So I will log in to Teams as global admin. And I'm going to go to one of the applications that is out of the box applications or apps, which is a Sales Hub. I'm going to go to App Settings. Once you go to App Settings, if you didn't set up a Teams integration, you will see over here something called Microsoft Teams Collaboration, and you will see Quick Setup over here. You will click over that, and then we're going to click and go Advanced, go on the Advanced Collaboration. Once you go to the Advanced Collaboration, you can click on, check this one on, turn on Linking Dynamics Record to Microsoft Teams, turn it on. Turn on Enhanced Microsoft Teams integration. Once you turn it on, it's gonna pop up, it's gonna pop up asking you as a global admin to contest that. It's gonna create an app in Azure, and I'm gonna show you that. And it's gonna ask you to give a delegated permission to the app to be able to read the groups and read the users in Teams. So I'm gonna just select my account. So many accounts you see that I have. And then, yep, I give the permission for the app to read and write all the groups and to have a read to all user profile. And then I click accept. There is no need to turn that on, but we're gonna do it for now. And the last one is turn on Teams chat inside Dynamics. We're gonna turn this baby on, and then we're gonna click save. Come on, try to be a little bit faster. So till this saved, what is gonna happen is when you go to your portal.azure.com, when you go to Azure, saving. And if you go to Azure Active Directory, and if you go to apps, oops, you will see that there is a new app just created. And if you go to that app, which is Dynamics 365 Teams Collaboration Integration, and in the permission for that app, you will see it is reading from Microsoft Graph. It's going to read and write all user groups, and it's going to also read all the user profiles and read the right directory. Usually it doesn't take that long, so I'm going to assume that this settings already has been turned on. And to double check that, let me go to Sales Hub again. Let me go to App Settings. Yep, looks like everything has been turned on. If I'm going to go to Advanced, so on. Oh, this one took a little bit longer. Let me try to save it again and see. Maybe take a longer. Here we go. So we have been able right now to enable Teams integration less than 5 minutes. I think it was 2 minutes, and it just took time to save it. What is going to happen after that? If you go to your Sales app, you will see that there is a chat window over here. Let's go to opportunities as an example. You will see that there's a chat window over here popped up. And if you go to also to the other user, you don't see it. But if you control F5, we may need to log out and log back in, but we'll see. Control F5, Control F5. Yep, I think we need to log out and log back in. Let me try to do that. Let's close the browser. Let's open it as a guest. Let's try. Go to the org. Let me put the username. Let me put the password. Yep, stay connected. Let me also open Teams. Let's go to Sales Hub. So you will see that if I go to opportunities, you will see there is a chat window became over here, popped up over here. This is where the team integrations comes up. So let's say that as an example that I need to chat with someone regarding an opportunity. So if I need to chat with anyone in general, I can open this chat and it's gonna pop up, Teams chat over here. And this is a support user. Let's look for Mohammed as an example. And let's say hi. So if I go to Muhammad's profile, if I go to Teams chat, I'm gonna see the support user was able to call me, but still I went to, I went to Teams. So if I go over here to Dynamics itself, and if I open the chat, and if I click on support user, so I can go, talk back and forth. Looks like it's not working over here because of there is some issue I might be having, but this could be related to the browser. But if I come over here and say hi back, and if I go to support user, I will see all the chat is coming over here. It's not just that, I can also create a group chat within inside Dynamics. So I can come over here and I can create a group chat with Mohammed. And with another member I have, let's say I'm gonna call the member 2 or member 1. I all from Dynamics. So if I go to, Mohammed, we use that, it's gonna pop up a Teams chat, and voila. Another cool feature about that I can create a specific group for specific opportunities. So as an example, if I am Mohammed over here, if I'm gonna go to that opportunity, I can see something like, let's create a group chat based on that opportunity. So I'm gonna click on new connected chat. which is going to create connecting the chat. I'm going to put some participant. Let's say that I want to talk to support 2, and I want to talk to member 1. And the name of the group chat is going to be, it's going to be opportunity 2. I can change anything, and let's say, let's talk about top02 over here. So once I did start the chat, and I refresh, if I go to Dynamics, I will see that, as support user, I will see that there is a new chat group has been created from Dynamics. If I open it, and of course, if I have Teams, I'm going to see it over there. I will see that it created that, a group for me, and it put some information about that opportunity, and it put a link for that opportunity. So if I click on it, it's going to open that opportunity, and we can all collaborate. Yes, we can chat about this opportunity here. So once I send it, if I'm go again as Mohammed, if I'm going to go to that opportunity, if I'm going to open the chat, come on, try to be a little bit faster. Let's do it again. Let's refresh. Even if it's not here, here we go. I think it's going to open this time. Here we go. So we will see that because I created a group chat for opportunity 2, it already popped up this group over here. So once I open it, I know I need to refresh. Or even if I go from Teams itself, I will see that, it created a group chat. It added me and, Mohammed and member 2. And there is a link to the opportunity. And, any chats that are going to happen, it's going to be for the opportunity, and we can go to the opportunity at any time. The other cool thing, if I go and open that opportunity from Dynamics, if I'm a member of that group chat, one of the first things that's going to happen is I'm going to see the chat at the top over here, which means that this group chat is linked to that opportunity. However, if I go to another opportunity, like 3 as an example, I will not see this opportunity at the top, but I will see something called there is no chat connected to that opportunity. Of course, I can create a new one, or I may not create any group chat for that opportunity. And because this one is connected to opportunity 2, so if I go back and open opportunity 2, I will see this chat at the top. So this is basically how you can integrate Teams with Dynamics. Like I said, you can do that under 5 minutes. I think we did it under 2 minutes, maybe less. It just took time to save it in the background. And there is a lot of features for integration and collaboration in Teams. I didn't talk about them. I just showed you how you can chat in Teams with them from Dynamics, but there is so much more. And like I say every time, if you have any question about more, if you have any question about integration or anything more about Dynamics, feel free to reach out to me.